Ja. Hallo und willkommen zurück. Ich liebe diese Waffe mittlerweile. Die ist so gut. Ja, hier sind so ein paar. Aber euch kann ich ausnehmen. Noch irgendwas? Hallo. Setz dich erstmal. Alles wird gut. Irgendwelche Spacer hier? Nein, gut. Das war's. Ach, der ist schon unten gefallen. Du schon wieder.
It's dangerous out there. Glad people like you are around to help.
Ich hatte dich doch schon mal befreit.
Hijackers are getting worse.
Im selben Namen.
Thank you, but I'm still just shaken up.
Das war noch nichts.
You Rangers. And now I need a long shower to forget all of this. Thanks.
Okay. Gott, bist du hässlich. Na, hassen sie sich jetzt beide schon wieder. Kann ich irgendwas noch machen? Nö, da fehlt mir noch Zeug. Beendet.
Hello.
Excusez-moi. Neon. You think it would be peaceful with all those calm waters and beautiful sunsets. But I can't think of any town that's more stressful. Reusion. Infinity Ltd. And there you were, navigating corporate bureaucracy like a professional. It must have been good to be back in your element then. Climbing corporate ladders, comparing projected sales figures. I don't even know what all they do. Just leave me out of it, right? I got planets to explore, not resumes to review. Look, I know Neon is going to be Neon, no matter what any of us do about it. But I'm glad you put a stop to that neural amp tech. Nothing good was going to come from that. I do. Trust me. I think it's fascinating and has potential to help beyond our wildest dreams. But we can't just believe that they have the best intentions here. Too much is at stake to risk it. I guess we'll find out if we can trust them if you suddenly start coming after all of us, huh? Oh, you know. Just that experimental technology that you got installed in your head. Anyway, not that I care a ton about the internal politics of some ethically dubious megacorp, but... So, Masako, huh? I mean, between her and Ularu Chen, I get it, but... You don't trust her, do you?
Ich vertraue keinen von denen.
Well, I trust you. And I'm glad the choice was yours and not mine. Anyway, you didn't happen to pick up any investment tips while you were in there? Just kidding. I don't even want to know.
Okay.
Is something amiss? I suppose now you can add climbing the corporate ladder to your list of accomplishments. I think it is perhaps for the best that the research program will come to an end. Where that neuroamp technology could lead, there are many bad outcomes. Too many. Already there has been too much conflict between corporations vying for this technology. First Infinity, then Ryujin. Who knows what might be next? That is certainly a possibility. The wrong goal, or the right goal approached by the wrong methods. And yes, disaster is a good word for it. The project will be shelved, they call it? As I said, too many other bad outcomes. This is for the best. With the neuroamp matter settled, we should move on to other things, yes? If you are free soon, could we talk?
Es gibt Zeit, ich muss... Ach komm, wir reden nur ganz schnell mit ihr. 20 Untermenüs.
So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much. Does it? Perhaps you find all this satisfactory, but I am afraid I do not. We must take the word of a murderer and follow him into the Unity? What if it does nothing the Starborn have claimed? So you would just step into this Unity based on what? Feelings? You have no idea what will happen if you do. None at all. Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, at what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
Okay,
That feels very much like you are just trying to delay this conversation as long as possible. But you are not wrong. And certainly, at this point, we would not want the artifacts falling into any other hands. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Lay it on me.
Ich glaube, die fangen dann an zu meutern, aber ich muss erstmal noch Schiffe abknallen. Was haben wir jetzt an Missionen noch über? Die in den Konferenzraum, also nach Aquila zurück. Ja, ich habe eh nicht genug Treibstoff. Ich zurück. Es geht so ein hart auf Nüsse. Kurs festlegen. Dahin. So, kann man mal gucken. Haben sie jetzt aufgestockt? Nö.
Nobody's allowed outside.
Nö, haben nicht aufgestockt. Will ich ein größeres Schiff haben.
That your ship that landed not too long ago? I had my doubts about you initially.
Bis zu, also muss hinten rum.
It's really an honor.
Hat so gar keine Ausdauer, ne?
These rangers are some hard-blooded folk.
Come here, Deputy. Take a seat.
Sit down.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
Das ist ja grauenhaft.
It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding?
Laufen gut.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Let's move on. I asked the other rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him. I can understand that. He can be uncompromising, but he looks after his people.
Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant.
Oh, der Informant war unschuldig. Ich musste helfen.
And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani. Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
Er wollte nicht wieder hinter Gittern.
Makes sense. I reckon he figures he spent enough time there already. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
Ihr bleibt nicht viel Zeit.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
Sehe ich mir
The
an.
facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
Be careful, Deputy.
Okay. Abflug.
If you're looking for the
Ja, alles gut.
Never wonder how the prison.
So, jetzt habe ich wieder ein bisschen Luft. Sehr schön. Kann ich jetzt eigentlich von hier aus wieder wegfliegen? Nicht zum Schiff leiern. Ich kann... Wow. Was nicht geht. Wimmelt garantiert alles von den Typen. Aber so alles. Oha. Ah, ich hole mir erstmal vom Himmel. Geil, weiter geht's. Alles, was ich brauche. Kommt her. Zum Glück bist du noch nicht in Reichweite. Perfekt. Na komm. Du machst schon Aua. Oh, mehr. Ah, das ist Schlag. Raketen mal reinschlagen. Perfekt. Das ist das, was ich brauche. Jawohl. Aber erstmal. Nö. Komm. Kann ich noch mehr lagern? Okay. Na dann. Landen wir auf dem Planeten. Dann bleibt es halt liegen. Komm. So, wo müssen wir denn hin? Da. Freestar Mac landen. Und hier wird alles von den wimmeln. Und zwar 100%.
Landing gear is ready. Site is clear.
So, aussteigen. Ich wollte noch mal ganz kurz hier reingucken. Und zwar fliegen. 4 Schiffe fehlen mir noch. Okay. Ja, war klar. Wimmelt es gleich wieder hier von Leuten. Das Granatenwerfer, das kann ich auch. Das sollte mich mal heilen. Das kann ich auch. Bitte nochmal Wurfzeug ausbessern. Nichts Werfbares ausgerüstet. Ja, besser. Ist unwichtig. So, was haben wir jetzt? Ja, echt.
Someone there?
Mhm. Ja. Sehr schön. Das wird nicht richtig. Oh. Guck mal dich weg. Ach, dieses Versteckspielchen nicht hier. Na komm. Kommt her, ihr Lappen. Mit Reaktion wie ein totes Pferd. Noch irgendwelche Leute hier? Oh, hier ist eine Waffenkammer. Was ist du denn? Pacifier. Na komm mit. Noch irgendwelche Leute? Ja, ja, alles gut. So. Ich würde ja schon mal sagen, wir machen ja bei der nächsten Folge weiter. Ich bin gerade ein bisschen busy und bis denn. Ciao.